Hey, I'm Costanza Genoese Zerbi, and today we're going to talk about something that I genuinely wish more sellers understood before they listed their homes, because it would save them a lot of stress, a lot of time, and honestly, a lot of money. We're talking about pricing. Specifically, we're talking about why so many Long Beach and Southern California homes sit on the market longer than they should. And almost always the answer is the same thing. They were priced too high out of the gate. I know that sounds simple, but let me explain why it's such an easy trap to fall into and why it's so costly when it happens. When you're selling your home, you have emotional equity in that property. You've lived there, you've improved it, you've built memories in it. And that's a natural human tendency to see that reflected in the price. On top of that, you've probably looked at your Zestimate, or your neighbor just sold for a number that surprised everyone, or your cousin told you to start high and negotiate down. I hear all these things constantly and I understand where they come from. But here's what the data shows every single time. The first 2 weeks on the market are the most valuable weeks you will ever have. That is when buyer attention is at its peak, when agents are actively showing your home to their clients, and when the psychological freshness of a new listing works in your favor. If your price is off during these 2 weeks, you burn through that window and you don't get it back. About 3 weeks of sitting, buyers start to wonder what's wrong with the house. They're not thinking, oh, great, a negotiating opportunity. They're thinking there must be something wrong that the other buyers already found. That perception sticks, and it's very hard to undo, even with a price reduction. And here's the thing about Long Beach specifically. It's not one market, it's many markets operating simultaneously. Belmont Shore is priced differently than Bixby Knolls. Bixby Knolls is priced differently than East Long Beach or Los Altos or the traffic corridors near the 405. A home that would sit at 1.4 million in one neighborhood might sell in a week at the same price 3 miles away. If your agent is pulling comps from the wrong zip code, or worse, not pulling comps at all and just picking a number that makes you feel good, that's a problem. A Zestimate is a computer algorithm. It doesn't know that you updated your kitchen. It doesn't know that the comp it used backed up to the freeway. It doesn't know that your street has a completely different feel from 1, 2 blocks over. I've seen Zestimates be off by 50, 80, even $100,000 in both directions. Please don't price your home based on a Zestimate. What actually goes into good pricing conversation is a detailed look at what has sold in your specific neighborhood in the last 90 days. How those homes compare to yours in condition and features. How long they took to sell. And what the list to sale price ratio looks like in your micro market right now. It also involves an honest conversation about your goals. Do you need to close by a certain date? Are you optimizing for the highest possible number or the cleanest possible transaction? Those are different strategies and they can lead to different price recommendations. The sellers I've worked with who price strategically from day one and have helped close to 600 transactions. I've helped close over 600 transactions. So I've seen both sides of this. Those sellers almost always net more than the ones who started high and chased the market down. Because price reductions signal weakness, and a clean, confident, correctly priced listing signals strength. If you want to know more, if you like to know what your Long Beach home is actually worth in this market right now, I'd love to put that number together for you. No obligation, no pressure, just accurate information so you can make a smart decision. Reach out to me. Bye.